Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld. Alright, so last episode, at least I think it was last episode, I don't remember if this happened the exact last episode or if it was just my last set. I'm assuming it probably was, considering these haven't been disassembled at all. Yeah, we went into this little crypto sleep area and, well, most of them were dead right away, and I think we got one person. Yeah, we did get Mrs. Hampton. Ooh, and she's really easy to recruit as well, so that's nice. And let's look at her character. Psychically dull, too smart. I think too smart kind of sucks because, let me show you. Yeah, she has a much higher, or I guess lower, I guess depending on how you think about it. It's much easier for her to have a mental breakdown. And why is there just a random PWD? Probably shouldn't have that in the prison room. Actually, I did just notice I looked at the Rimworld site today, and surprisingly, the developer, Tynan, I think that's how you pronounce it, I always forget. Although to be perfectly honest, I don't think I ever really knew for certain how to pronounce his name. But anyways, he actually released the first update, and it's been like 3 months, I think, or not update, but the first, like, blog update. He didn't actually update the game. He actually didn't. I think he said in the update that it probably wouldn't be until sometime in March, which is kind of unfortunate, because, yeah, I guess I couldn't let time go by. He unfortunately, well, I think he took a bit of a vacation starting in December or something like that. No, I think it started in November, and I think he basically took the last, like, 2 months off, kind of. I think he's kind of, I don't know, I think he's kind of taken, like, the last 3 months off, really. And that's going to be one of the new additions, is that there's going to actually be, the prisoners will have the ability to break out of prison, and if you've got multiple prisoners, they'll sort of join together. And yeah, she just broke down. But I suppose if no one sees her, she'll tire herself out eventually. Actually, can you forbid a door? Yeah, you can forbid. I'm just going to forbid that door until she calms down. But yeah, that'll be interesting, is that you won't just be able to, you'll have to actually plan out your prisons a bit better, because they'll actually be able to plan escapes and I think break through walls after a while or something. I'm wondering if there's going to be stuff added to make that work then, because, like, if you think about it, like, if you can just see that they're breaking through the wall, or you can just see that they have, you know, weapons, then, you know, you'd be able to react to that pretty quickly. So I'm wondering if they're just going to have like a fog of war sort of deal when it comes to certain areas. That would be interesting, but I don't know. Yeah, and also there is actually a well, goods trader. Once, the first one in quite a while, I believe. Where's Shrike? There's Shrike. Alright, and what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I started a Let's Play of Cities Skylines, so I've made about, I think, 4 parts. Yeah, I've made 4 parts of that before I started making this video, so forgive me if I've sort of forgotten a bit, because, I don't know, personally I've noticed that if I switch between games a lot, or just switch between games in, like, much in general, I tend to kind of forget quite a bit. Alright, there. Yeah, we can actually get all of that right there. Still have a squirrel skin too, which we don't really need. Yeah, I think I'll do that, because plasteel, it's not the biggest thing that's important, and we do have a very large, we do have quite a large deposit of it right over here, so we can get that soon. And I think, oh yeah, I guess I kind of had to make a decision there, because I really wanted to make friends with the tribesmen, but I believe I'm still, yeah, I'm just shy of them not being hostile, and it's kind of annoying because these people are actually more hostile to us, you know, in terms of goodwill, but I know that you have to reach, like, 0 as the threshold for when they'll become good, or not good, but before they won't be willing to attack you, pretty much. Oh yeah, and look at all that steel. Wow, that's quite nice. Yeah, I think that might very well be enough to expand this out a bit, because that's what I was thinking of doing earlier, I remember. Oh yeah, I did not put these 2 back. And yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. I'll do it right now. Yeah, put that one there, that one there, that one there. I don't think I'll put any here, actually. Because they, I think, will be too close to each other then. I'm not sure if this will cause a chain reaction, to be perfectly honest. Guess there's only one way to really find out. I guess I could put a wall, but yeah, that would block these then, so this is kind of an experiment. Yeah, because I think this, I don't know if these are within range. I think 3 is the threshold, actually, or not threshold, but I think when they explode, it goes 3 in each direction, and then diagonally, I think it's like 2 or something, I don't know, whatever. But, yeah, also, what am I doing? I don't want that one there. Yeah, I'm doing this. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I put these one too far. Yeah. Yeah, because, okay. Yeah, these two are not quite good. There. And then I want them, yeah, there and there. And actually, you know what? I might as well just put one right here just for the sake of doing so. Ooh, and look at that. Hampton joined us right away. So I might as well go ahead and change her stuffs right now. Alright, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, you aren't really good at that. You're apparently only really good at growing, so that's unfortunate. And I think I'll just give you a 4 for everything. Oh, she can't even haul. That's kind of sad. Oh, she can do crafting, though. Crafting and art. I don't want to do art, but I think crafting is something I'll make you do. And you don't need to be a smither or a tailor, or I could sort of see whether or not, well, that is kind of, yeah, I remember I put down a, yeah, I was gonna have them plant both cloth and the other thing, a combat supplier. Where are you, Shrike? There you are, Shrike. I want you to see what we can sell to these combat suppliers. Alright. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't think we need the great bow, and one thing, I know I said I was going to keep them, I think, last episode, just in case I needed everyone to have a longer range, but that reminds me, I did see a, you've got the best shooting. Yeah, one of them had a sniper rifle. That's our first sniper rifle, which is actually kind of disconcerting because I feel like normally I start getting sniper rifles much earlier, but like I said, because most of our raids have been coming from those darn tribals, I think that's kind of our main issue. And everyone else has pretty much what I want them to have otherwise. I think it's personally kind of always nice to have one guy with a shotgun and at least one guy with a pulse rifle. Well, actually, usually what I like to have is like half of my people with pulse rifles and the other half with sniper rifles once, you know, it's a lot easier to have weapons like that. But right now we aren't really capable of having that much choice. Alright. What else is there really a main goal? I mean, yeah, I had them start placing... Oh, hey. I'm like, why aren't they doing this at all? Because I told them to, or I sold all my sandstone, or not sandstone, the other thing, whatever it is, marble, I think, right? Yes, marble. So, guess I'll do plus 25. Might as well. We do have another hand on board, so that'll help us out when it comes to a lot of things. Oh yeah, and I bought all that wood. I didn't really mention why. I think I mentioned in an earlier video. I want to actually floor everything, and the problem is marble is really hard to get a lot of. So that was my main reasoning why. And also, marble's a lot harder to build, I've noticed, compared to wood. Wood flooring is a lot easier for the colonists to put down quickly. Oh yeah, I suppose I did just tell them to build all these turrets as well, so that's not helping. And oh hey, I'm stupid. Should probably turn the power off. Yeah. We do have a surplus, but still. And one thing I never actually got started on, I remember I was like planning on doing it last episode, and it's not really that necessary because we don't really have any power struggles, but it's a good idea to put geothermal generator there just for the sake of having a surplus. Because then, even if, let's say, the worst occurs and, you know, all of these discharge all their energy because of a short or whatever, then I can still power a good chunk of my turrets with all the other things. Man, I really feel like these guys are just so slow right now. Like, what did they even do the last day? I'm just gonna keep an eye on them because it really seems like my colonists, like, even though I've got more than I've had ever before in this, not in the game, but in this particular, you know, what would you call it, this particular scenario, I've had more than I've had, you know, before in the game, but it feels like they're working the slowest that they've had yet. Yeah, you're doing that. Random mad animal. It's kind of an annoyance. Whatever, let's all just kill it. Is it dead though? Sometimes it's hard to see with the smaller animals like that. Okay, there you go. And yes. Why aren't you fast forwarding? I swear, it feels like it goes back, it allows you to fast forward more quickly, like during a mechanoid attack, than it did at that particular moment. Because yeah, when you know there's combat, it puts the game slower just so that everyone, well, it kind of forces you to be a bit more tactical, so you don't just throw all your guys at, you know, the enemy at once and not realize that they all died. But yeah, it felt like in that particular moment, it took them longer to. Yeah, as per usual, the game's now throwing a bunch of bulk good traders at me because it's like, oh, now he doesn't actually need a bulk good trader, so we'll just send even more towards him, just to be nice. See, while I'm kind of in a bit of a, well, while I'm waiting for them to do all this stuff, let's see, home area, guess that's alright. Well, unfortunately, every time I deconstruct and reconstruct this wall, well, fortunately, don't really have anything outside of the map that we need to worry about right now. So it doesn't really matter now, but every time I deconstruct that wall, I'm pretty sure it's going to get rid of, or it'll keep adding back that home zone. Actually, you know what? I forgot about this. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. I just remembered that that's a thing. Yeah, so now anytime something's built, they won't put a home region around it, which is good because I'm pretty sure this is going to probably be about as much of the map as we want to cover. Man, it takes them a long time to get these tiles. Yeah, as you can see, look at how slow it is for him to actually keep up. Though I could. There we go. I was gonna say this area was looking very dirty, so I'm glad one of them actually took the initiative to start cleaning. Oh yeah, I sold all the plasteel, but there's still gold. Yeah, there's 49 gold. What do you mean need materials? I know you don't have the other things, but don't they usually, I don't know, I feel like they normally place stuff. I suppose they might have put the steel there while we still had the plasteel. And if I'm worried so much about not having the plasteel, I could just do that as well. Wait, why do we, oh, solar flare. Yeah, this is the sort of time where if we got attacked now, we'd just be completely screwed probably. Just because, you know, all our turrets would be down. So we just have to rely on our 8 colonists, and chances are if we got attacked at this point in the game, it would be like a minimum of probably 16 people or something like that. Jeez. It really doesn't feel like they're doing much. I suppose they're spending so much time trying to do this as well as constructing these things that it's just consuming their time up. And yeah, the fact that there's a solar flare doesn't help because now it removes that bit of bonus that they had when it came to going through the doors. Yeah, fortunately they do seem, there's definitely a speed increase when it comes to following these because that seems to be what they're following for the most part. So yeah, the roads are definitely helping out their ability to get from one place to another. Carpet making, alrighty then, whatever. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing this for the sake of completing it. There's not really there's not much of a reward at this point for researching. I wonder what his is at. 17. He's a revered master. Wow. And as you can see, one thing that happens when people get a high enough skill, if they don't do that skill for a while, it'll continuously decrease. So look at how quickly that decreases when he's not researching. That's pretty significant. So if I even get to him to level 20, it'll end up decreasing so quickly that I'll probably lose it right away anyways. Alright, definitely have more than enough food and everything. Well, they're almost done with all these roadways. And they're still clearing this place out. Oh my god, look at all these bulk goods trader. Like I said, the game just likes to spite you, it seems, once it knows that you have enough of something. Or I guess in this case, we don't have any money, so it's like, oh, we're gonna keep sending... What is that? Rare thrumbos. A small herd of thrumbos have wandered in the area. Peaceful by nature, these rare creatures are extremely dangerous when confronted. Some traders are willing to pay a lot of money for their precious leather and horn. Thrumbos will leave the area in a few days. Oh, wow. Oh, you know what would be pretty interesting? Oh, a 1.2. Oh, I'm gonna try it. Alright. I know this was a bit of a short video, but thank you all for watching, and goodbye.